Good morning, Steph.
Good morning, Kearan.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, and how about you?
All right.
I'm good. How was the drive?
The drive was the drive, man, you know?
Nothing happened on the highway? Okay.
Nothing happened on the highway, but things are just getting back to normal now.
Yeah,
You know?
as it should.
I hope so.
As it should.
Nice morning, Sina. Sorry to disturb you. The oranges look nice. Hey, guys. Good morning, gents.
Pennells, how are you?
Good on yourself?
Good, good.
Ed. Bra Ed.
Nice to see you.
Ed and Eddie.
Nice to see you.
Hey? Ed Sheeran. Yeah?
Perfect.
Perfect. Why are you speaking like that in French? Let me take this, if you don't mind. Sorry, let me just take my shoes off. Yeah, guys. Hey, good morning, mensen. How's the morning been so far? Goedemorgen, meneer. Goed en met u. Hoe zijn het met? Hey? Mina ushap, man. Grand. Sure. What's good, man?
So Kearan, I have a couple of questions for you. That's why you can see
I heard.
the setup.
I heard, buddy. Sorry, do you mind? Can I just? You don't mind, no? All right. Sorry, I just need to make sure of something here.
I like that logo on your laptop.
Yeah, we don't want to mention any brand names in this video, you know, so let's not do that. But because we're here for this, right? That's what you told me about this. Yeah, let's do that, man.
All right, you ready for the questions?
I'm ready, buddy.
You're ready for the questions. Awesome. So Kearan, tell us what you do and what your role is in the PG-13 team.
So essentially what I do is I'm a creative producer in the film and television and content industry. And what I've been doing that for the past 14 years now. But as of recent, I've joined the PG-13 and Solid Community Church production team as a volunteer. And on PG-13 specifically, I manage a team of content creators, and we produce content in the form of video, pictures, audio, and still images to market and minister the PG-13 vision and mission. Yeah, that's what I do.
I like that. Can I ask you, have you attended a PG-13 conference?
I have.
You have. Okay, so what has been the best experience for you at a conference or concert?
You know, I've heard a lot of people I've interviewed a lot of people on the experience around PG-13. And what I find most common in most people's answers is that they speak about you come to a PG-13 conference and concert to experience the presence of God. I always hear people speaking about you always will experience the presence of God. And I just want to elaborate on that a little bit more because I connect with that as well. And just by saying that when you come to the PG-13 conference and concert, you're able to connect with the little voice that exists within each of us, I believe. There's a little small voice that exists within each of us. And this little voice is a deep desire to love and be loved. And this is what you're able to connect with when you come to a PG-13 conference and concert. And it's been my greatest experience thus far, being able to connect with God in a meaningful way that attaches the identity that I have inside myself of wanting to be accepted, wanting to love and wanting to be loved. And I'm able to experience it through the ministry that happens, whether it's in the form of preaching, whether it's in the form of worship, whether it's in the form of dance, whether it's in the form of poetry or rap. I'm able to connect with God through those different mediums.
Yeah. So you connect with God through the way you feel like is your purpose, basically. That's how you feel like you best connect with Him.
Yeah, I mean, because when you speak about purpose, ultimately, as human beings, we have two purposes. One is to love, and the other one is to be loved. It's as simple as that. Love God and love other people. Um, and when you come to a PG-13 conference and concert, those are the two main things that you will experience. Because often at times it's very difficult to almost make tangible the intangible. And that's what happens at a PG-13 conference.
That's a lovely message, if it were to be one. But speaking on message, given this year's theme, go, attack, and plunder, or the gap, how has the message of go, the God did not say come, he said go. How has that impacted your life?
Yeah, so I think maybe let's backtrack a little bit here and say that the theme for PG-13 this year is the gap. That's the GAPS is an acronym which stands for Go, Attack, and Plunder. And when you speak about God saying, God did not say come, he said go, what we're referring there to is for us to go and make disciples of all nations, right? And that's what we do as a content team here at PG-13. The work that we do is a form of digital ministry, and with the content that we put out is positioned in such a way that it's meant to touch the lives of not only believers but unbelievers as well. So that's essentially what it is that we've been tasked with doing. That's what we do on a daily basis. If you just look around you, that's what we're busy with every single day and every waking hour. I'm sure that some of the guys are keeping their heads down because that's all they do. That's all they focus on. That's what we're doing right now.
Yes. So I'm sure you know a lot of people, young and old.
Mm-hmm.
Why should someone consider joining us for this year's PG-13 conference and concert happening on the 15th to the 17th of July?
Yeah, man, look, when we put it into context, right, a lot has happened over the past 2 years from the day that we first went into lockdown. I think it was like on the 15th of March, 2020, if I'm not mistaken. A lot has happened in the past 2 years. And I think we can all agree, whether we are believers or unbelievers, whether we're tall or short, young or old, that the world is definitely not the same, and it's not going to be the same ever again. Our lives have dramatically changed over the past 2 years, and I think there's a deep longing for connection within each of us. And I think it's a really important thing to point out. And I think that there's no better place for you to connect. In terms of the way the world is now, there's no better place and time for you to connect with God than right here and right now. And what it is that we've created with the PG-13 Conference and Concert for this year. Yes, it is in the middle of winter, but it's a time for us to reconnect with that little voice inside of us. And here's the thing, I can't really explain it, but it's something that you have to experience, and you have to come and see it for yourself. I can only use myself as a testimony for people who don't know me. You're coming to learn a little bit more about what it is that we're doing here through our content, and for those of you who do know me, just by me speaking the word of God is a testimony to what it's been able to do. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping people connect with.
Okay, that's cool. Now let's go back to the conferences and the concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us. There's obviously rap and different forms of art happening at the concert, right? From the worship team to the artists that are performing there, which song is your favorite?
Yeah, man, I don't think you have to go very far to look for the answer to that. Look, when it comes to PG-13, we have a really amazing theme song. And I think it sets the tone for who we are, what we're about, and what the move of God is in PG-13. It represents our brand, and it tells you the story about what our mission is. Now, I'm not a singer by any stroke of the imagination, but I know Ed's got quite a voice on him. He's on the worship team, you know, with them keys, you know. So Ed, you know, why don't you do them the honors then, brother?
All right. So the song goes like.
Pen to him, pen to him.
Oh.
Yeah, pen to him. Just turn the camera, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the song says PG-13. Yeah. We represent the king. Yeah. We're standing in the front line together with the team.
Yeah.
The Lion of Judah is our leader and our master. Hey. Kingdom of Darkness, get ready. We beat disaster.
Whoa! Hey! I don't know if people are going to believe you're part of the worship team. Yeah?
So, Kearan, out of interest,
Mhm.
I've been staring at it since I've met you. How long have you been growing your beard, bro?
Ah, come on, man. Really? We're going to do this right now?
Yes, sir.
I've been growing my beard since 2016. Since 2016. That's 4, 5, 6 years. So I haven't, it's not like I trim it so that it doesn't grow to a length where I look like Gandalf. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it nice and trimmed. And in fact, I need to go for a haircut. But you guys called me for this interview, so. And you told me that you were in a rush to produce the content, to get it out. So I couldn't really go cut my hair. But yeah, I've been growing it since 2016. And yeah, anything else you want to know about me, Steph?
I like your man bun.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we're just trying to keep relevant, man. Just trying to keep cool. Some of us are getting old now.
You should advise Jordan to also get a man bun.
Maybe the people in the comments can let us know how old they think I am. Let's see.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Whoever gets it right, Ed over here will serenade you with a song. Ed's gonna serenade you with a song. If you guess my age right now, when this video comes out, Ed will sing a song for you. Yeah.
Send it to you personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steph.